All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his life plays many parts.
This, above all, to thine own self be true.
Well, the launch today is about the Shakespeare Rose Theatre, which is a project that we're bringing to York next year for 10 weeks, and we're putting it next to iconic Clifford's Tower in the car park. And it is a recreation, and a very faithful recreation, of an Elizabethan theatre. And we've named it Rose for obvious reasons, because we're Yorkshire and we're proud. But there was actually a Rose Theatre built in, I think, 1587. And it's a massive layer scaffolding structure that Shakespeare would recognise, though, as a theatre that he performed in. 13 sides, 33 metres across, 16 metres high, and going to stage 4 Shakespeare plays. Yes, it's a project that we want tourists to come to, but you know what? We really want locals to come to this in their droves, and we're pricing it accordingly. You can go for £12.50, and if you're a student, you can go for £10.50. Yes, you'll be standing there. Actually, the standing places in the front of the stage are the best place to see the show from. And they're going to be, we're doing Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer Night's Dream, and Richard III, wonderful Richard. And they're going to be in-your-face, interactive, fun shows that I think will surprise people. Lashings of blood, lashings of swords, and God knows what. Children are very important to us. We've got a schools legacy programme going. So if you've got a school that you think should be the recipient of free seats, let us know, because we're raising 150,000 so that 15,000 children from the north can go to this free of charge. So we're putting in, as well as the theatre, which is this whopping building, we're putting in what we're calling Shakespeare's Village, which has, Brian Turner is helping us curate the food and beverage. So we get the best Yorkshire food and beverage and ice creams or whatever. And we're also going to have wagon performances, which are performances which will be on an old Yorkshire Worlds wagon, but they'll be free. And you can go in there and watch a sonnet, or listen to a sonnet, or hear a little bit of a play, or something. Then you have a cup of coffee, eat an ice cream, have a Yorkshire pudding pie or something like that. So that's free, and then you can pay to go to the theatre. So hopefully it'll be this bustling centre throughout next summer for 10 weeks. York's car parks are not full. We're paying for the car park, so the council is getting the same revenue. They're actually going to get more, because the people that can't park in Clifford's will go to George's or somewhere else, or park and ride, and the council will get probably double the revenue they normally get. And we're still keeping nearly 2/3 of Clifford's Tower car park, so there's a massive car park spaces there. Fenwick car park, as we call it, will be open in the evenings as well, and we'll be signposting where you can park.